this one because we gonna talk about your favorite quarterback again.
Oh,
You got
y'all might be surprised. I can stick around for that if y'all want me to.
we cool with that because I need my FJA brother here, man. He job balled out yesterday
I'm
though.
cool.
So,
I'm cool with that.
Let's
all
get it.
right, all right. Well, with that being said, man, we had an upset Patty Mahomes after somebody didn't know how to line up or check in with the refs. They said he checked in, but that's another story for another day. Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills go to Kansas City to win the big game. Some say he can't do it, but he did it yesterday. 20-17. He defeats the Chiefs. React to it. Joe, it's your moment. Go ahead, man.
All right, man. So look, first I want to say, that was a quarterback-driven game. Even though Cook had a good game, they had a good game rushing yesterday, Buffalo. But I want to say this. Oh, hold up, I didn't hear it. All right. Shout out to Teddy, baseball with Teddy, BWT. Been a member for 3 months. Shout out to the best network out here. Soto is a Yankee. I heard you and Joe Bond going at it in the chat. We need to get y'all on BWT and talk about that. All right, so that's all I gotta say.
Anybody know how to do that? Because I've been a member for like 3-4 months. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you know I got that.
Once you go on the super chat, it pretty much pops up right there.
Yeah, it'll say, do you want to use that or do you want to pay?
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. I'm like, I know I've been a member for months, all right? but yeah, I do want to say this. Ever since they switched offensive coordinators, Josh Allen has been better. Even though they lost to Philly, Josh Allen was good against Philly, but penalties killed them. All right, and he's been good. And Mahomes too, man. He's been playing good. These dudes carving these receivers. Kadarius Toney dropped that easy first down yesterday. I was like, what in the world is going on? I forgot who it was. Somebody else dropped that easy, like all these drops.
I think Justin Watson dropped one.
So I do want to say, my dad brought this to me right before the show. He said, everybody keep complaining about Patrick Mahomes and these drops. Lamar been going through this his whole career.
I said it in the chat multiple times.
I knew Pop was gonna be the one to point it out, though.
Yeah.
I know Carl always come on, but that playoff game, look at the drops. So we can't be cutting on Mahomes on slack because we ain't cut Lamar Jackson any slack. But what I want to talk about is that play. All right, I know Josh Allen, Mahomes. It was a great game. It was going at it. Both, there were turnovers. They both had some good plays. Blah blah blah. But I want to go about that play. First of all, he was offside. Let's start there. All right, he wasn't lined up. Y'all know I know this firsthand because we went through this last year with Terry McLaurin. All right, the difference between Kadarius Toney and Terry McLaurin actually asked the referee, and he was not a slot at the slot. He was lined up as a wideout, right next to the referee, and said, "I'm good." The referee gave him a no, "You good?" He gave knowledge that you good, and he went for it, and they still called it. This dude right here, I did see a video with him looking, but he looked at the ref before he was set. Like he was like walking to, it's like a habit. You know what I mean? Like he was looking, but it's clear as day he's passed the ball. So. But I also get Mahomes. I get Patrick Mahomes. I know some people probably said, how you last week say, I don't care about the call, but this week you say you care about the call, right? That's basically what happened. The difference is last week, clear pass interference, right? I mean, clear pass interference. And Mahomes said, I'm not about the referees, deciding the game. I'd rather the players decide the game. That's why I'm with Mahomes, because he said that last week when the call was against him. And then this week, all right, hold up. All right. All right. Shout out to T Merck. Shout out to Teddy. All right. Teddy BWT with the $4.99 super chat. Start spreading the news. New York, New York. All right, them Yankees, man. BWT gonna be back next year with the Yankees talk. We gotta wait till next year though. But anyways, so I'm not mad at Mahomes because he's like, yo, if you not gonna call this call, don't call this, because we just saw Travis Kelce, a legendary tight end, make a crazy play, one of the best, probably the play of the year, right? That probably would have been the play of the year, and it's not gonna count because referee called side. I'm not mad at the call. I'm mad at the fact that y'all ain't called it last week. That caused us a dub. And now I want to call this stupid stuff. And he said in his 7-year career, he's never had that call called against him. So that I understand his frustration. And lastly, it was like in the heat of the moment, you know, like he ain't thinking right now, he just reacting. So I'm not mad at his reaction, but it was the right call though.
I'm mad at the reaction because what was that reaction last week when they didn't call the PI? Or what was that reaction when you played against the Eagles and they missed a few calls? Like, I understand, like, it's built up, it's probably pent up frustration because he's like, y'all not catching the ball, but the times y'all do catch the ball, then you get a penalty. Like, what's going on here? And then y'all get mad when I only throw the ball to Travis Kelce because he's the only person I actually trust on this team to catch the ball. Tony, on that one play, you seen Kadarius, like, he gave up after he threw the ball to Kelce. He was like started walking, and then Kelce threw him the ball. I'm glad he caught that and ran it in for a touchdown because for anything, he might as well have just dropped it the way he was acting. But then I don't know, he might have been scared of Kelce. Kelce might put hands on him. Said, my lady upstairs, man, you dropped my one perfect pass. It's gonna get ugly in here. And then next thing you know, the refs threw the yellow flag, and then they called it back. But I mean, that's another play for another day. I will say this though, Joe. He has thrown an interception in every game he's played this season. But he did look good yesterday. Josh Allen did look good yesterday. This new offensive coordinator must have been listening to the internet because they use their running backs a little bit more. And when you use your running backs, it makes your quarterback look 10 times better because it's like, hey, now you can hand the ball off or he can run. So now you have a dual threat in the backfield instead of just saying, hey, Josh, go run for 10 yards. No, give it to Cook who can cook. Like, let him cook. Also, Coach came on here a few times. I don't know if he said it on air, but I know he said this a lot about Diggs. He said when it get cold, Diggs go missing. It's starting to get cold. He ain't looking like that same play he do in the beginning of the season. But we'll figure that out. Hopefully he doesn't figure it out next week when he play the Cowboys. Do it a week after that. But for me, Chiefs going to be all right. I know y'all said y'all had the topic where it was like, do the Chiefs get the number one pick or do the Bills make the playoffs? I still don't think the Bills make the playoffs.
I was the lone wolf.
Yeah, I'm with Carl now.
Go ahead.
Well, you weren't the only lone wolf. I was with you too. What you talking about?
Nah, everybody chose the Chiefs.
I think everybody picked the Chiefs.
No, I picked the Bills.
Probably.
We gotta run the tape back. I swear I was the lone wolf.
No, I picked the Bills too. I said because I clearly said, Carl, I agree with you. I'm with the Bills missing the playoffs.
Let's get it. Take his word.
But, got some college football news since Mr. CTC is here.
I saw
Georgia offensive lineman.
Oh, not that one. Never mind.
Lil Bob plans to enter the transfer portal.
I didn't see that one. I thought you were talking about
where Georgia. Dang. Somebody just decommit from Georgia?
A running back, right?
Yep.
I mean, Jermaine Burton left Georgia, went to Alabama, now in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Transfer portal, man. They done started something with that.
That's true.
I ain't mad at it, by the way. Go ahead, Dave.
So you're telling me real quick. So you telling me that the Texas beat Alabama early in the year, and they rank higher, even though Alabama beat Georgia?
No.
So head-to-head matches actually matter. All right.
Wait, what?
Nothing. That's an MVP talk. Go ahead.
I knew what he was doing. I knew what he was doing.
I did too. So for me, yeah, shout out to James Cook because the last 4 games he's had over 100 yards altogether every single game, and this is what Carl has been saying for a long time. That it's not that they don't have running backs; they don't use them. When you use them, you make it better for your quarterback. We know how great Josh Allen is. We know what he's capable of, but you make it easier for him by allowing your running backs to do their job. Get them involved in the game. That's exactly what happens. Look at if we're gonna talk about San Francisco later on, but look at Purdy. He's able to do what he has because he has a running back with him. And even if he didn't have him, look at that quarterbacks, look at that system that he's had. If we talk about Lamar Jackson, even though we know the running backs aren't running for 100 yards every single game, he has running backs to be able to help him out. Keaton Mitchell is pretty good. We know he is. Justice Hill steps up sometimes as well. Look at Dallas. Tony Pollard had a good game yesterday. That's what allowed them to be able to play well. Look at DeAndre Swift. Jalen Hurts has been able to play certain games well because DeAndre Swift was there. If you have a running back that's good enough to help you, use them. We all know that has not been the case for the Bills since Josh Allen has pretty much been the starter. So if you allow them to do that, then maybe you'll have a chance to get into the playoffs, even though I still think it's not going to happen. But you help your quarterback out more. I mean, but he's still giving the ball up every single game. So that's one thing he needs to clean up for sure. But shout out to James Cook. They finally using him, and he's actually balling out like we know he can. We know what he can do.
All right, so my reaction to the call, the right call. Like, what are you mad about? I understand you feel like the pass interference against MVS. You're not mad at that, but I didn't hear you complain about when you got the ticky tack call in the Super Bowl against the Eagles because that was pretty ticky tack. So I don't know why you mad. Like, it's the right call. I can see if they called it and he wasn't offsides or he checked with the ref and Brian ain't say nothing. But your man once again had a mental error and it cost you. So Tony is not. This isn't the first time Will Kadarius Toney has caused the Chiefs a game. We remember Week 1, Brian Branch scored a pick 6 because guess who dropped an easy pass that landed right in Brian Branch's lap for a pick 6. This is not the first game where Brian has fumbled a game for you, Brian. So you can get mad at the ref all you want, but in reality, your energy needs to be at Kadarius Toney because he is messing up. He went from he can be a number 1 receiver on this offense besides Kelsey to dang, do we really trust throwing the ball to him? So, like, I understand you're pissed, Mahomes, but no, I'm sorry. You can't blame the ref for that. You can't say this is a BS call, da-da-da. It's the right call. And I saw Tony say he'd never seen that call in 30 years. We seen it last year, like Joe said, with Terry McLaurin. So, either you didn't watch the game or you just chose to ignore it. Go ahead, Tomo.
I said it happened in the Dallas game too when we played the Packers last year.
So
lined up and did the same exact thing. Literally, it was the same exact play. Honestly,
the call has happened. It's just pop. This is Pop Warner stuff here. You go to the line, you get set, you look, check with the ref. If he say you're good, you're good. If you say you back up, you back up. You tell him move up, you move up, and you check until he give you okay. So. No, I'm not mad at the ref. He did his job. We're not going to be mad at the refs because they do their job in pivotal moments. That's why they're on the field. If that's the case, like I've said before, let's just take the refs off the field and let's just play football and let everything we can get away with anything and let the game be decided like that. So I'm not mad at the refs for doing their job. This is what you get paid to do. I understand you're going to get hate for it, but don't hate me. I'm doing my job. Now, I heard y'all say Josh Allen played well yesterday. I completely disagree. Josh Allen, he played okay. James Cook played really well last night. James Cook, 10 carries. I got the numbers right. 10 carries, 58 yards, 5.8 a pop. 5 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. The lone touchdown Josh Allen got, by the way. Dawson Knox was the next highest receiver with 3 catches for 36 yards. Oh, Josh Allen ran one in, so my bad. The lone passing touchdown, excuse me. Josh Allen threw a pick again for 9 straight games. Mind you, Kansas City also dropped other interceptions in that game. Josh Allen went 23 of 42, which is close to 50% completion percentage for 233 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I think he just played okay. I don't think he played really good. I don't think he played great. I just think he played okay, and he got the dub mainly in part because Kadarius Toney fumbled again. If Kadarius Toney isn't offsides and that play counts, I don't think we look at Josh Allen game the same.
Do you think Matthew Stafford had a good game?
Yes.
They had the same amount of completion percentage, though.
All right. So,
look, I'm just saying.
There's a difference.
When you watch
the running back didn't account for most of his passing yards. One.
Okay.
Cooper and Cooper Kupp both had good games.
But you acting like he was throwing the flats. He threw like a wheel route to the James Cook.
He did. But what I'm saying is James Cook really.
I get what you're saying. He didn't play awesome.
Yeah.
He didn't play awesome. He's been playing better since his new offensive coordinator came into town. Now that one interception he threw was bad. And that was in the first half. And then you're right. They dropped one before that interception.
Yeah, exactly.
But on key third downs, Josh Allen was making plays. I'm sorry. It was 1 third down. They ran a bootleg play, and it was a lineman right in front of him, and he kind of like side-armed it and got a first down. He been making plays, even against Philly.
Yeah, I'm not saying he played trash by any means.
Yeah, I think you're saying he's okay.
But, yeah, he played okay. And now for the Matt Stafford point, while he did throw 23 for 41, he did throw for 294, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's completely different from 23 of 42, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 233 yards. So I get you on the completion percentage, but I was highlighting that as well. But I was also highlighting the 1 pick, 200.
I got you. And I think also Tom made this point earlier, but one thing I'm liking with Josh Allen, he's not force feeding Stephon Diggs no more. He ain't force feeding it. You know, like he got a dub with Stephon Diggs with 20, what he had, 24, 3 receptions, 24 yards. I think something like that.
It was
Oh,
four.
that one?
But he had 11 targets. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, 11 targets.
I guess
So
we
I'm
can't say
like-
we ain't force feeding. This is crazy.
Now, see, that's
Hey.
I had to look at it. That's why I was like, Coach might be on to something because you like 11 targets, you only got 4 catches. Like,
He
what's
deserved
going
11
on?
targets.
Yeah. But James Cook, I got the actual numbers of James Cook last 4 games: 120, 102, 100, 141.
You mean total yards?
Oh.
Total, I'm about to say,
Total.
I'm pretty sure it's total.
Total.
Yeah, still,
Not record. Total.
still.
Give
I
him
look.
ball.
Before I know you about
Running
going,
backs.
I know you about going commercial break. I do want to read this real quick. Y'all okay with it?
Go ahead.
All right. Bleach Report said the Lakers will raise an in-season tournament championship banner inside Crypto Arena. George Carr responded and said the bubble banner plus the in-season banner stitched together would be like one whole banner.
Hey, bro, he said, basically what he said, the in-season tournament banner is crazy.
He said he put it together like one whole banner. That's funny. I thought for a guy who never got a banner, but it's cool. But go ahead, Tomo.
LeBron can't do nothing, man. He
I know.
can't do
George
nothing.
Carr never won. Like
He can't do nothing.
he would love a bubble championship right now.
Man,
George,
he was too busy getting beat up by Jordan. But hey,
yeah.
hey, so make sure y'all hit this like button, man. We're gonna go to this quick commercial break call, man. It was a pleasure having you on, man. So y'all know what we gotta talk about after this. Let's talk about
Man,
the
appreciate
Eagles.
y'all for having me. I'm sorry I had to cry to get on the show, Joe. I'm disappointed because I called you.
Man,
I called
Hey, you did the right thing though.
Yeah.
I called you. But I appreciate y'all for letting me come on late. And I know I just want to throw one thing out there real quick. They put it in the college football chat. Will Rogers goes to Washington University. That's kind of crazy. That'd be huge for Washington. I'm not really a great fan of Will Rogers, but he has an arm, so that'd be huge.
Facts.
Man, that's all you got for us, Carl? We ain't got no.
I try to keep it